Hi, guys. Welcome back to episode 2 of Health, Wellness, and Lifestyle with me, Jasmine Sade. So, let's get into how I lost weight by running 6 businesses. So, this is the tea. I went to my doctor. I have Graves' disease, so I go to my doctor twice a year, every 6 months. Get blood work done. She checks my T levels, all of the things. I'm about to sneeze. So, and the last checkup that I had, I went to her, and this is exactly how the conversation went. Oh, Jasmine, you're 29? I said, yes, ma'am. She was like, that's right. She was like, and you're 5'7.5". I said, 5'7.5". She said, okay. She was looking at me. She looked back at the paperwork. She looked at me. She looked back at the paperwork. And she said, you're obese. And the way I'm looking right now is exactly how I looked at her. And I just bust out laughing. I said, come again, say what? She said, you're obese. And I said, I'm not. She was like, you are. I said, I'm not. She was like, well, at your age, you're 29, and your height is 5'7.5". You should be like 150 pounds. I said, to whom? For whom? I said, ma'am, I'm freaking 29. Why the heck would I be 150 pounds? She was like, I need you to at least get down to like 160, 165, because 170 is probably pushing it. And I said, listen, lady, I haven't been 170 since high school. And maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago, I was adamant trying to get back to my high school weight. But let's be very clear. That's a high school body. I've been in my grown woman body since 19. Honestly, the boobs have been there since like 12. Let's be very clear. I don't desire to be that small. And what I need you to understand is that BMI is set up based off of petite white women. I kid you not, a bodybuilder is considered overweight. If it does not fit within that scale rim of what they want, then it's considered overweight. And I was saying, you know me. I go to the gym heavily. I lift weights heavily. I love the fact that I can outlift a man at the gym. I love the look I get when the man see me putting weight on the machine. He just like, she ain't finna lift it. And then I lift it with ease. It excites me. I got leg press 720. I squat 350. My bench, come on, man. What do you mean? I'm like 80% muscle. The only fat that I have, excluding my boobs, and my best friend might say my big head, is this little pudge right here. That's it, that's all. And I only wanted to go down just a little bit. Just a little bit. I am 5'7.5", 30 years old. My ideal weight is 210, 215, 92% muscle, 8% body fat. That's the ideal weight that I want to be. Right now, I am 80 or 82% muscle. So 20 or 18% body fat, which I do not like. And I weigh like 222. No, I don't. Because I said the minimum I want to be is 195. I got to be like 220. 225. And I'm not happy. Because I've gained like 3 pounds. Anywho, but then also you set your weight based on, not based on the BMI scale, but based on what you want to look like, okay? You can be 250 pounds straight muscle, lean, or you can be 250 pounds straight fat. And because you are quote unquote fat does not mean you are out of shape. Because you are quote unquote skinny does not mean you are in shape. Let's be very clear. So the way that I lost weight, let's do a hair check. Last time you guys saw me, girl, hair was very, very nappy. I got a relaxer. It was Carol yesterday for church. It's Monday while I'm recording this. It was Carol yesterday for church, and then I just wrapped it around my head, so my curls just like dropped. But yeah. Um. Anyway, so with that, this is what my normal before I moved to this house, my old house. My normal routine was get up 4:30 a.m., get dressed, hop in the car, drive across town to the gym, get anywhere between a 45 to a 75-minute workout in, and that would entail me lifting heavy weights, doing cardio, whether the cardio is a Stairmaster, would take my life, or the treadmill, either way, and then doing a cool down walk around the gym, and then I get in my car, head back to the house, take a shower, get dressed for work, and get on down with whatever it is I have to do that day. My intake food, water consumption consisted of anywhere from 2 bottles to 8 bottles a day. I think the highest I had got up to was 10 bottles a day. I got to the point where I could not stop going to the restroom, and my urine was a little too clear. If you don't know, there's a balance where your urine should be. It too clear is a problem, and too gold is a problem. You want just like a hint, a faint of tone to it, and you're good to go. But yeah, I was peeing too much. I could not, get my work done. Every 2 minutes I went to the restroom. I said, okay, girl, wait a minute. So yeah, anywhere from 2 to 8 bottles of water, I think I was doing. And then I was eating my breakfast, which was very high protein. So a lot of eggs. I really had bread for breakfast. I'm never one that cuts out bread. I love bread, and I would not cut out bread for anybody. So take that as you may. If people say, oh, you don't need bread, it's not healthy. Too much of anything is not healthy for you. Too much water is not healthy for you, okay? Too much oxygen is not healthy for you. So you have to learn your body and learn what's good for you. And that's another thing, too, when you're trying to, whether it is to lose body fat and gain muscle, or you're trying to lose muscle, gain body fat, or you're trying to lose weight in general, you have to know what's good for your body and what's not. Protein is always the key for any and everything. And the way you consume your protein is your business, whether that's meat, eggs, or shakes. That's completely up to you. I did do a shake. I did I've never tried the Kiala greens, but I did do muscle milk. I love muscle milk. My brother put me on that. And then there was a energy supplement I was taking before I headed out to the gym, but I forgot what that was called. And then I did meal prep. Meal prepping was easier for me because I did work a full-time job at a university, and then I would also have to do kickboxing. I train people in kickboxing Monday and Wednesday in Greenville, and then Tuesday and Thursday in Cleveland at the university. And then I had my personal training clients that I did, and then my own workout. So I spent 40% of my time at the gym, 30% of my time at work, and then the other 30% of my time I spent running my consulting business, and then Jazz House Company. And I kind of just fit Jazz House Company whenever I could, which is sad, which is how I kind of fell off. And so now I'm just like getting back on it. And so meal prepping. A lot of people meal prep, and so some people meal prep like 5 days or 10 days in advance, and it'll be like they'll fix like 2 meals. 1 meal is for lunch, 1 meal is for dinner, and then maybe they'll swap it up. I'm not gonna do that because by the time I get to day 3, I'm over it. I'm tired of eating it. I am tired of eating it. So if I meal prep, I will meal prep, or I'll make a bunch of different meals, or I only meal prep for 2 to 3 days in advance, right? So if I know my week is going to be heavy, then I will meal prep enough to where I eat this dish number 1 for lunch, and then dish number 2 for dinner. And then the next day I switch up, and dish number 2 will be for lunch, and then dish number 1 will be for dinner, and vice versa. And then by the time Wednesday comes, I have a whole new meal for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, because I'm just not about to eat the same thing for the entire week. I'm not about to do that. And if I had like a heavy breakfast, so if I had sausage, eggs, orange juice, coffee, and water, and for lunch I'm probably going to do a smoothie or a small salad, and then for dinner I eat more. So I've also did the Mayo Clinic diet. That's something that I did with my mom and my grandmother when they were doing it. So I was like, I want to try it. That is great. I love it. It works. But then also, I will get tired of just eating salad. Cause listen, I think it's I don't know if it's called the Mayo Clinic diet or the grapefruit diet. Like for breakfast, you eat half a grapefruit, 2 eggs, and 2 slices of bacon. Then for lunch and dinner, you have salad. You have as much salad as you want, and with meat, but salad and no croutons. And then I think they upgraded to salad for lunch as much as you want with meat, no croutons, and then dinner can be a meat and a vegetable. I don't know, they switch them out. I have tried like the 3-day diet. I think it's called the military diet now. I tried that way back when with my mom. I've done that a few times. The point is being consistent with it. I just feel like diets are not the best for people who cannot be consistent. Not right now. Diets are not the best for people who cannot be consistent, and they're kind of like a quick fix, which don't really work because the weight will come back. Because a lot of times, depending on what the diet is, you're losing water weight. And then too, if you go into the diet and you stay consistent to the diet for the 3 days or the 7 days or the 14 days or whatever it is, when you come off of it, you can't just go right back to eating how you were, because not only are you going to gain that weight back, you're going to make yourself sick. So I don't tell everybody to do diets. My heavy thing is cutbacks. Cut back. I know that I can get to a point when it's my time of the month, I used to become addicted to sodas. Like, this is all I want. I don't care if it was a Mountain Dew, a Coke, a Pepsi, a RC. Give me the sugar. It's sodas, chocolate, and hot chips. I don't care if it's hot Cheetos, hot Funyuns, hot Puffs, hot fries. I need some chocolate. I need some hot, and I need some acid. I don't know what it is. The last time I had a soda was in 2022. Your girl ain't been back since. And it's like, I think the saying is 21 days to create a habit and 120 days to break it. When it first started out, I was good. It really didn't faze me because I take everything as a challenge. So I'm just like, oh yeah, you can do this. By the time I got to month 3, I didn't even care anymore. And at one point, I was the only person that wasn't drinking sodas. So I don't care what family function we had, what church event we had, everybody had soda. So eventually people just started, well, let's get ginger ale because Jazz doesn't drink pop, blah, blah. So I started replacing my soda with water, and then eventually it was like replacing the sodas with ginger ale, because if I felt nauseous or something like that, I couldn't have a Sprite, so I would get ginger ale. So I went a year and a half, just like no sodas, period, no acid, period, because I still haven't drunk a soda. So I realized I started replacing sodas with ginger ale. So it went from me having one ginger ale like once a week to like me having 1 to 2 ginger ales a week to me having like 2 or 3 within the 3-day span, right? And that happened within the last year. So it is January 2025, and I have not had soda since mid-December 2022. So I'm well past 2 years in this thing. So what I decided to do for this year was to cut out ginger ales, because we're not going to count December, because December I kind of phased away from it. But like for September and October, I was heavy in the ginger ale. Like I had one a day. Whether that was a can, a 12-ounce can, or a 32-ounce bottle. Some days I would have 2 bottles a day. That was a problem. So I was just like, because now, and ginger ales have so much sugar in them. So much sugar. And I love the Canada Dry ginger ale. So cut that out. I kind of slowed down in December. If we go by January, it has been 13 days that I have not had ginger ale. If we go by actual December, I think the last time I had a ginger ale was Christmas Day. No, I'm going to say the day after Christmas. So December 26th. So what's 15 and 13? 28? It's been 28 days that I have been crack free. 28 days that I have been ginger ale free. Yay for me. So that's what I'm doing for the month of January. Actually, I'm trying to see how long I can go without ginger ale altogether. So we'll see. So there's no soda, no ginger ale. So I have no caffeine in my life outside of coffee. Woo. And then I also decided that I was not doing any fast food for the month of January. I don't even eat fast food like that. Literally, the only time I really go out to eat fast food is on Sunday. And that's not even fast food because we go down and like We have Sunday dinner on every second Sunday. Any Sunday after that, if I'm not eating at home, then we'll go out to like a Mexican restaurant. So it's not typically fast food. Or I send my assistant out to go get me some food. If I haven't eaten like 2 or 3 days and I'm just like, oh, everything in my house is frozen, let's go get fast food. And it'll probably be like a large fry and order cookies from McDonald's. Not actually a whole meal, but then also it's a large fry and an order of cookies. So really not being healthy, right? And I am a certified nutritionist. I don't care. I don't tell anybody to cut yourself off specifically. Challenge yourself to take away this, see how long you can go. Reward yourself. If you are doing a diet, reward yourself. Cut back on it. You don't have to stop doing something completely to get it together, okay? So with me, I have great water intake. I work out and I watch what I eat and how I eat. Also, a good thing too, don't eat after 6 o'clock. It may not work for everybody, but it works for a lot of people because you have to think about it. After 6 o'clock, even I can use to 7. After 7 o'clock, if you're eating, 9 times out of 10, you have to go to bed. So that food is just sitting there. You have not had a chance to work it off or work it down or anything like that. I also know this person who would just stock up on drinking it's a citrate, the stuff that makes you cleans your system out. That will kill you. You can rupture your bowel. Don't do that. It's not a quick fix. Now, if you're stocked up, cool. Do it. Clean your system out. Do not use that as a dietary supplement. That will knock you out. Also, while I'm on dietary supplements, I also take vitamins. I take the women probiotic vitamins. I take my biotin. I love me some biotin. Biotin, women probiotics, which flows you out, cleans your system, help your floor health, helps that cook you on stuff, all of that. I take the lichen. Let me not say the name because I'm pretty sure I'm saying it wrong. Glutamine, whatever it is, it's a 2 vitamin pill thing. Whatever, I use that for bone health and immune system, and then I have I said women's probiotic. They have a women's one a day. I tried that, but I saw that was making me gain weight. I didn't like that, so I let that go. Excuse me. And there's another one, but I can't really recall the name of it. They work very well. I love vitamins. I love vitamins. Anything that is natural, I love it. Of course, watching what you eat and how you eat. I'm not telling you there's nothing wrong for you to go eat you a box of fried, not a box of fried chicken, to go to Popeyes or churches or whatever and get you some chicken. There's nothing wrong with it. But do not make it a habit where you're eating 2 or 3 times fast food a day. 2 or 3 fast food meals a day. That's a problem. Especially when you have no workout time whatsoever. Getting up and taking a walk is a workout time. I make my kids work out. My kids are my center because you have to be healthy in some way, form, shape, or fashion, right? So taking a walk, you can take 5 minutes a day and take a walk. Walk in the morning, walk in the afternoon. So again, the way I lost weight by having as many businesses as I have and doing all that I do, I have my schedule. I'm a planner. I get up early, work out, whether it's an in-home workout or at the gym workout. Since I've moved to my new place of living, it was a stretch leaving my house and going to the gym when I stayed in Greenville. Now that I no longer live in Greenville, it's even longer trying to get to that gym. So I turned my 3rd bedroom into a in-house gym. The only thing that I don't have are heavy weights. I have weights. They're like, I think I have maybe 4 45-pound plates and 2 25-pound plates and 30. So I can do curls, I can do bench, I can do squat. But then also, it's not heavy enough for me. So I don't get that adrenaline rush like I'm used to. Like I need to burn a sweat. So to make sure, and to me, if I'm not sweating, I'm not doing anything. But that's just me. That's true. That's just me. So what I do, I would turn my heat on, turn the ceiling fan off, and I would get in that room and close. And the hottest room in the house is what I made into the gym, the hottest bedroom. Close the door and I'll go edit. Sometimes I have so much going on, I can only do 5 minutes. Sometimes I don't do anything in that gym, in that at-home gym, but I haven't got my steps in for the day. So I try to get anywhere from 6,000 to 10,000 steps a day. Drinking my water, a minimum of 2 bottles of water per day. I stick with getting at least 2 meals in because not eating also makes you gain weight. If you do not know, when you do not eat, your body does not survive off of body fat. It attacks your muscle mass first. It eats your muscle first, and then your fat. So you're not helping yourself by not eating. Take it from somebody who knows. And I don't not eat on purpose. But that is how I did what I did. I think it was 6 months straight. I went to the gym every single day except for Saturday and Sunday. I drank my water. I did right, and I lost like 30 plus pounds of fat, and I gained like 22 pounds of muscle. And I was so excited. I had lost my back fat. My back fat is back, by the way. I'm upset. But I lost my back fat. Like, I was good. The stomach was smaller. But I can say now I am in between. I can get into a 10. I just can't fast a 10. But I'm in the 12, baby. And the 12s are roomy. They're spacious. They are down. Thank you. They are down. Baby, listen. Don't let this little tummy fool you. Because your girl can still get down. But thank you guys for tuning in. I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to leave a comment in the section. Subscribe. Also, I started a podcast. My mother and I have a podcast. And this week's episode, by the time this post, it'll be 2 weeks old, I think. That episode is live. We are streaming live on all podcast holders, whether that's Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, what's it, Apple Podcasts, whatever. All of the things we are streaming on Good Pods. Woo! That is. We are streaming on everything, and we're also on YouTube. It's called Man's Glory Podcast. It's in the description box below. Go check us out. We are also on TikTok and Instagram. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Leave me a question in the comment. My favorite color is blue, so leave me a blue heart to let me know you watched. And I will see you guys in the next video.